In every human life, there is always unforgettable childhood experience. This childhood journey makes a good story and a bad story. So I have some bad story at the time. The story that happened most of my compilation. Try to feel it and find yourself. One such story in my compilation of Forbidden, one of my friends. The story that determined me a valuable lesson for me future then.
Well, this is one of my unforgettable experience that happened in my life. My compilation is still a little blur. At the time, my friend and I used to play swing around the tree near our playground. One of my friend's fathers had tied the rope there and make us swim up for our play media. Until we play one by one in peace. There is one of my friends who is very naughty, trying to try me. He told me now is hope. Of course, I refute this because I remember the contradiction with a very good rebuttal. He did not accept my argument. He hit me, and I fell as a result of hitting him. I stood up and kept asking for me. Once again, he rolled and set me, and I fell down again. Because the deeds were too late to make me very angry and frowned. I denied him. If he did not provide for me, I would hit him with a stone. He answered by saying, "Whatever." Then I took a small stone in my hand. I threw it at him without thinking it could hurt and use judgment. He started to cry and I didn't care. I started to swing again. The next day, her mother came to my house and hit my mother and say, "Look what your child has done to my child. His eyes are blinding." After that, my mother asked me about that incident and I answered by explaining to her the whole story. How she hit me and my leg blinding and showing a track on my head. And finally, how I threw stone at her. Her mother was still agree with me and my mother asked him to bring a stone and let his child hit it in my eyes. If this can make your child feel better, do it. Then we talked for a while and said to my mother, "Oh, I am sorry. I didn't know why I said so bad to you." My mother said, "They are children and friends. Today they are fighting and tomorrow they will play together again. So why do we blame and shout?" I didn't forget the words my mother said to him that day, and I didn't understand what the R word meant, but when I grew up, I understood what he meant. After that incident, I never throw any stone at anyone.
Tell me pretty lies, look me